going to tell you some things that you may want to unlearn and reprogram your thought process, okay? Number one, saying I'm going to get the bag or chase the bag, okay? I was good for doing that when I had my business. What it did was put me in extreme hustle mode, okay? Literally, I was chasing the bag. It seemed like getting money was, I would get it, but it seemed like I had to work extremely hard for it. It was exhausting. Everything would be chaotic, and it was like so aggressive. It was like every day was a hustle. I could never relax. It was all about the money, 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 okay? It made me a slave to the hustle, and it was just like it was breaking me down mentally and physically. And I remember thinking to myself one day, it has to be an easier way to get money. And that is when I educated myself and I started learning more things, especially when I meditated and asked for guidance about I don't need to chase the bag. I don't need to get the bag. I am the bag. You attract the bag. We are. I know you heard this before. We literally are money magnets. And I started to apply that to my routine. And I promise you, when I was doing my business, everything flowed smoothly. I didn't, no arguments, no debates, no all this chaos with contracts and things like that. I'm trying to tell you, I made 10 grand. Now, it was 2 times in 1 week I made 10 grand. One was the hustle way when I was broke down. I worked 7 days a week. All day I drove that truck. And my body was broke down. And then the second week, I only had to work, literally, it was either 3 or 4 days, maybe less than that. And I made $10,000, okay? And I knew the difference. So you might want to reprogram your mind and thought process, because I know we've been trained to say, hustle, get the bag, I'm getting the bag, it sounds good. But really, we're making ourselves work harder than what we have to. Number 2, okay? When you get an emergency expense or something just happens and it shifts your circumstances, we are used to saying, okay, I'm going to work 2 and 3 more jobs, or I'm going to work all these double shifts so I can save up the money to cover up whatever expense or whatever it is that you're trying to do, okay? We were programmed to do that, to think that that was the way. I've done that too. I'm trying to tell you, when you start realizing that you are a magnet for money and that there's other ways in the way society has told us we will be able to get that money. All you need to do is live in the reality and believe you already have whatever it is. Make a list, okay? Make a list of whatever it is that you need financially, okay? Or the tools, whatever it is that you need, and you meditate on that. It's other rituals and spells that I utilize. Everybody's beliefs are different. To bring that to me, and it has worked. Whatever you believe, try something different, okay? You do not have to work 2 and 3 and 4 jobs or double shifts. That again puts us in that hustle mode, and it breaks your body down mentally, physically. You're exhausted, okay? And you may get the money, you may not get it, okay? Trust me, there's other ways. You are a money magnet. Number 3, being afraid to leave your job. Toxic work environments, being afraid to leave and quit toxic work environments. When we've been somewhere, we've been working these places for 5 and 10 years. I've seen 15 years. The environment is extremely toxic. And one job I worked that made it seem like there's nowhere else that we could go. And if we left, that they would make it like bad for us by, you know, when you put on the resume your previous employer and they got to call them to verify employment, they gonna talk trash about you. You are powerful, okay? You are in control. That's what a lot of these places of employment would do, especially the ones that are toxic. They will try to take your control and make you feel powerless, okay? If you are in an unhealthy work environment, underpaid, or even if you are getting paid and you're unappreciated, you're getting into it with your coworkers and the work is just breaking your body down, and then your supervisors, they do not appreciate you, do not be afraid to leave. There are other places that you can go to, that you can manifest, that you can align with, that's going to be in more alignment with your morals and your ethics and your work ethics, and you'll get paid way more, okay? Take that leap, and it's going to roll into the next one, okay? Don't worry about giving no 2 weeks notice. Everybody may not agree, but I've done the same thing. Now, when they get ready to get rid of your tail, they do not give you no 2-week advance to let you know, okay, we're going to have to get rid of you in 2 weeks, so go ahead and make arrangements for another place of employment. We'll help you the best way that we can, but we got to get you out of here. I don't know no places that have done that, okay? They get you up out of there. Sometimes they don't even give you your last check. They cut your hours and they mistreat you like you mean nothing. As a matter of fact, one place said we're nothing but warm bodies, okay? You don't need to get no 2 weeks notice. I remember one time I told myself I was only going to be at this place 1 more year, and that year came. I didn't get no 2 weeks notice. I told them today was my last day, and I sent the proper email to HR and to my supervisor, and that was my last day. And I did get my paycheck as well. You don't have to send no 2 weeks notice. This is going to be the last one. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I know. Do not be afraid to ask for help. A lot of us, we're used to being the ones everyone comes to, and we help everybody, but we have been wounded or had traumatic events where we didn't ask for help and we didn't give it, didn't receive it, I'm sorry, and then people that held it over our head or made us feel bad or mocked us because we needed their help. Let it go. Let it go. Because let me tell you, we are all interconnected. We do need one another. I used to be real guilty of saying, I don't need you, I don't need nobody. But as I continue to grow, heal, and learn and elevate, I realize I do need people. But you can attract the people who is, again, more in alignment. So I keep using attraction. Okay, you can. When you become what it is that you want to be, and you should be the healed version of yourself, the evolved version of yourself, you will start crossing paths with people that are totally different from your old reality. Trust me, I know. But anyways, you'll have people that's willing to help, excited to help, and you'll be able to help them too. Y'all help each other, and y'all are moving forward, and it's healthy, and it's not toxic, okay? So don't be afraid to ask for help. Hope this helps, guys. Unlearn, relearn, reprogram your mind to the reality that you want to be in. Love you.